Sweet little darling. Last month in September, this very weird thing happened. Donald Trump Jr.'s account got hacked, and then they posted this post. Richard Hart is innocent. When I become president, I am going to burn the SEC. And here I am. See, this is amazing. When I posted this, a few people immediately latched out and they said, no, it's fake. It's fake. Bro, of course it's fake. Just chill out. All right? Just chill out. What I'm telling you is the hacker had every coin in the world to talk about. They spoke about Richard Hart. Do you see the power of network effects? Maybe it was his outrage marketing. Maybe it was the diamond. Maybe it was the Hex community. Maybe it was the green candles during the bull market. And maybe it was all of them combined. Maybe it was the wonderful Johnny Chaos's hair. Could have been anything. The point is, the outreach is real. They could have spent a tweet on anything. They could have said, they could have said, I believe in Bitcoin. Fix the money, fix the world. They could have said that. They also could have said, I believe Ethereum is a public good for the world. They could have said that too. They didn't. They said Richard Hart is innocent. Think about it. And it's probably Hexagon. If you did that, well done to you, sir, madam. They chose it, right? So, the hacker. Okay, free speech. This is fantastic to see. And look, it even mentioned it on the New York Post down at the very, very, very bottom. You see this little part? This little part, friends. You're going to have to squint. Other tweets on his account read, F Joe Biden, calling him a stupid ass N-word. And another claiming a crypto personality, Richard Hart, who was accused of stealing $12 million from investors, is innocent. See what I mean? They plant the name out there. Plant the name. You see, friends, this is what you got to understand. Okay, if you're a retailer, they think, okay, this means nothing because they did not say the words, buy Richard Hart's coins, Hex, PulseChain. It doesn't work like that, Habib. All right. We need to trust a message from multiple sources before we act on it. So, for example, they have now heard from Richard Hart, maybe from SEC webpage. Now, New York Post, it's now entered their brain. Now, wait a minute, I've heard that. Oh, it's coming around. Maybe the third time they hear is when candles are going green in 2024, and they're like, wait a minute, they got a friend coming in. They might not even remember where they heard it from. They just remember that name, I've heard that name. That's how it works. That's why the outreach is important. It's all about Metcalfe's law. You need the branding, the marketing, the messaging. My neighbor is not going to make a moonshot on Litecoin, Habib. It's not going to do anything. The Litecoin halvening is done. You need battles. You need dilemmas. You need Jerry Springer. We need fake pregnancy tests. We need love stories to appear. That's why I'm here to command my people. We are on the right path. Winning. Mr. Crypto Squid Pulsinator said, this is the greatest marketing gift ever. Yes, look, I'll tell you right now, friends. Look, I'll just tell you right now. You might see the world in a cynical way, but there's always going to be a stream of good news, plus, and then bad news, negative, plus. You see? And then negative. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? You can either focus on these negatives or you can focus on the positives. People will often say, have a balanced view. Unfortunately, we don't. Why? Humans are tilted towards the fear. We're tilted towards the negative side. So, unfortunately, you can say, I have a balanced view, but it's actually not a balanced view because let's say I give you an hour to read information. If you read 30 minutes of good information, let's say I go and save a puppy out of a tree. Let's say I feed some cats in a homeless shelter. You'll think, wow, that's great. But then in the next 30 minutes, you read a bunch of bad news. Murders, death, destruction, bombs, nuclear bombs going off, war, famine, people getting cancer. That type of stuff. Those 30 minutes is going to impact you so much worse than the positive from the good news. It's the same in markets. So balanced really means spend 95% of your time on good news and then 5% of your time on bad news. That's what actually balanced really is. And now you get to see why. You see it. You got to take things from the positive perspective. Otherwise, you're literally not going to make it. We had a freaking zombie virus appear. People sold the bottom, man. They sold the bottom. I know they did. They won't admit it because the market went up after. That's why, friends, whenever you see someone go, oh, wow, I sold the top and it went down. They're only telling you because it went down. You see the Bitcoin chart in here? Everybody who sold here and everybody who sold here, they'll only tell you after the death and destruction. They'll come out and say, ha, 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 lucky I sold. Go and check the stats. Go and check the volume. Only about 5% of people exited. Everybody else had the exit for a pretty trash price. The disgusting thing is the prices go down so much that people even brag about just taking like a 20% loss because of how bad it goes. Don't believe them. It doesn't help you. I'm here to help you. That's why you like, subscribe, press the belly button, and all, friends. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one. Shock the algorithm. And look at these wise words from Mr. Mulatto. Mr. Mulatto saying, think about how many meme coins beg and beg and beg for celebrities and influencers to shield their coin publicly. And here you have the PulseChain ecosystem being promoted for free. A great moment. Yes, yes, yes. And also, yes moment. The bug eaters have chosen ChainLINK. The bug eaters realize that we're going to live in a multi-chain world. There's going to be private chains and public chains. They're going to be interlinked sometimes. There's going to be Ethereum, the public chain. They're going to have their own private chains. Look at this cute birdie sitting on Pepe's head. I think ChainLINK should be higher valuation than XRP. It would be about a 6x difference. So XRP moves nowhere. ChainLINK should be like $36 to $40. Very controversial, but not really. Swift's working with them. The bug eaters have chosen them. Roca Negra, CEO, Lazar Fink, the lizard man. He literally licked. He was so close. He licked and slithered on Sergey, the founder. It's only headed one way. In my mind, anyway. So just think about it. Also, just to let you know, friends, look, I love the XRP army. God bless you. I'm just telling you right now. I love the XRP army, but you do 1/60th the volume of like PulseChain, all right? XRP Ledger, I made a whole episode on my YouTube channel and I made a whole Twitter thread, okay? Whole Twitter thread. No one read it, but I knew no one would read it, but I did it for me. I did it for me and for anybody who wants to learn. XRP is doing $0.5 million of volume per day. $500,000 of volume per day. PulseChain, during some weekends, $30 million of volume per day. PulseChain, man, 5 months old. XRP is 10 years old. You've had 10 years to gain adoption. Why? It's because of EVM, man. EVM. Ethereum won. But XRP army, you got to admit, man, Ethereum has won the game. Make yourself into an EVM, bootstrap the XRP army, or you're going to fail to be left behind. All right? You will be left behind, and this birdie is going to be taking a little poopy on your head. You're going to have to clean it off. Can I remind you, okay, just give me one permission to remind you. Look at this post back in February. Jim Cramer, the inverse oracle god. Zoom in. We're going to squint. You get ready to squint? Jim Cramer advises investors, more like degens, to cash out on crypto while they can. Sell, sell, sell. What is that logo? Zoom in. That's ChainLINK. Do you understand? ChainLINK. Links to chains. Link token. Jim Cramer chose ChainLINK and said to sell it. He also fudded Tether. All right, that's how I knew Tether was going to usher in the new financial bull market. You understand me? Sell, sell, sell ChainLINK. That's how I knew. And instead of being like those other scum who come out to engagement farm and to bait, leverage trading shields, ICO pump and dumps, sending you into Celsius while they're withdrawing, I was tweeting like a madman with a peanut brain. I actually tweeted it in 2022 when it happened, okay? This was a reminder. You don't believe me, do you? I know you don't believe me. I'm going to repost this, but you don't believe me. Look at this date, November the 12th, 2022. Let's go and see what happened then. Here we are. This was the low. Literally the low. You can't get lower than this point. It was the low, the crypto macro bear market low. The inverse oracle god comes out to FUD ChainLINK and says sell ChainLINK on his national television show, and your friend Somi, who is your friend for life, comes out and says, wow, I've got morning wood, and it's lasted the whole day. I think we are at the generational buying point. The inverse oracle god has basically ushered ChainLINK into the intergalactic bull run. He didn't choose any of the other coins. He chose ChainLINK. And you know who else chose ChainLINK at the Sibos? The Lizard Man. The Roca Negra, the BlackBerry CEO. $9 trillion vacuum. Here he is slithering and licking and observing Sergey Nazarov. He loves how plump he looks. He's going to have him for dinner. The bug eaters, they rub shoulders with each other, but they don't have shoulders. They have those little like bug shells, crustaceans. I don't know how loud I can be, friends. This is it. This is our path. This is the way the crypto industry is going. All right. Make sure you pay attention, or you're going to learn the hard way. When you see big fat green candles and you don't know why, don't say we didn't warn you. Make sure you like, subscribe, bell button, or don't forget, I'm always going to be here for you. Catch you in the next one.